Hello, Steel City Surge fans. This is Skippy here, coach of your Steel City Surge. We are back for week 4 of Spda. But real quick, before we get into that battle, I just want to note we did have some roster changes this week before week 4 started. We ended up dropping Glimora, Bronzong, Shaman, and Cramorant. And we ended up picking up Skarmory, Lucario, Sableye, and Electrode Hisui. Our Terra captains are Electrode Hisui, and we have also moved Terra over to Rotom-Heat. So those are going to be our Terra captains for the rest of the season. And those are the switches for this week as well. So just wanted to note that before we get into the battle. I'll see you pretty soon for the battle. We're going to start here in just a few moments. Hello, Steel City Surge fans. Skippy here, coach of your Steel City Surge. Back for week number 4 against Rhodes. Now, I've already gone over our team changes, so that's why you see Skarmory and Sableye there. We do see a Salazzle. We have Terra, Fire, Comfy. Okay, so Terapagos, Samurott, Thundurus, Therian, Comfy, Heatran, and Salazzle. Now, I need to make sure everything is properly set up for myself. I completely forgot to add my team here. I want to lead Greninja. If I see a Heatran lead, I think I always go for Surf onto it. If I see Thundurus lead, I probably U-turn. I mean, I could go Ice Beam, but if it's Assault Vest, then I don't KO it, so I like my lead of Greninja with Choice Scarf. Good luck, have fun to Rose. This should be a fun battle. Salazzle lead. Uh-oh. So Salazzle could be Focus Sash. Even if it is Focus Sash, I think I just want to go for a Surf right away. Nothing on his team really wants to take a Surf. So I'm just going to Surf. We can't go down to a Sludge Bomb unless it's like Specs. And that's kind of a rare occurrence if it's like modest. But we always outspeed even if you're Scarf. You do hard swap. So we're going to get some good chip onto something. Samurott, okay. That takes very little. So this... Hang on, I need to get my ruler. I need to adjust my ruler real quick. That did... like 20%? So it's not Assault Vest. I mean, no matter what, I just go into Skarmory here. You go for a Ceaseless. You go for a Flip Turn. Okay, more chip. 282. So you did down to 282 on Skarm. So you did 16% with the Flip Turn. So that is probably Adamant. Probably Sharpness Adamant. It's not Choice Band. I didn't see Life Orb recoil. Yep, the Thundurus comes out. That makes sense. Our Sturdy is broken at the moment, but we can't outspeed. Fury, Nasty Plot, Thundurus. The Galgi should be able to take you out every time. So I'm going to go hard into Hydrogalgy. I could have gone into Iron Hands, but Grass Knot does do a chunk to me, especially... Oh, Psychic, good play. It doesn't do enough. That did a lot. How much does Psychic Thunderous do? Psychic to Dragalge took me down to 2. That was a good play. You took me down to 230. You did 100 damage. You did 30%, so you're not Specs. Draco does do quite a lot of damage to you. How much are you doing to Iron Hands with that? You're doing a lot to my Iron Hands, so I want to drop a Draco here, I think. You do go for another Psychic. Okay. Down to 123. We should ship you down to half. You're Assault Vest. Okay. Cool. I think I can kind of go into Sableye here. Your Thunderbolt shouldn't do that much to me. If you do go for Thunderbolt, I can... Yeah, I'm gonna go into Sableye here. So your Assault Vests. U-turn, okay. We'll get more chip on you, that's good. That's always good. Love getting chip on Sableye. Or love getting chip on Thundurus. So Thundurus is chipped down, Samurott is chipped. Will-O-Wisp might not be bad into the Terapagos, but it's... I mean, Will-O-Wisp is kind of not really doing anything. Salazzle comes out again. Okay. I could get Toxic here. I think this is Corrosion. How much would a knockoff do to you? I mean, Sableye isn't really sitting on anything other than maybe Samurott. And even then... we're just going to be knocking it off, so I'm okay with just going for a knockoff and getting rid of the Salazzle item. Because you should... It depends. I'm going to knock off, though. Fire Blast, you're going to do a lot of damage to me. Ow! It's a lot of damage. You could miss with Fire Blasts. I'm gonna go in... I could go in with Dragalge. I mean, Terapagos is still kind of a problem. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with Dragalge here. Because now I can flip turn and feel fine. Fire Blast, you're doing little damage here. Cool, so oh, and you get a burn too? That's crazy. I'm still gonna flip turn. Because I can use Dragalge for momentum later. I probably could have gone into Rotom, but the threat of Toxic on Salazzle is a little too much for me right now. You go for another Fire Blast. Can we live? We do live. Alright, cool. So we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna stay alive to fight another day. And I think Greninja might be able to just KO with U-turn, maybe. No. I mean... I think I just go into Greninja no matter what, right? Yeah, I mean, I still have Skarmory for the Samurott. Yeah, I'm gonna go into Greninja. I mean, you're at 27 to 30% almost. I don't like going for an Ice Beam here. I'm just... You know what? I'm gonna U-turn. If you stay in, I go into Rotom. If you don't stay in, you stay in. Okay. This is fine. This is probably a poison move if I had to guess. It's probably toxic. We'll go back into Dragalge. We'll sack Dragalge on this move. Who knows? Maybe we don't sack Dragalge. Sludge Wave. Yep. Okay. That's fine. Okay. I mean, Ice Beam should always KO from this range, right? Yeah, this should always be a KO. And then we threaten a lot. We threaten Thundurus if it wants to come in. We threaten Thundurus if it wants to come in and check this, so we can catch that off guard. I can see my opponent going for it, because depending on investment, you stay in. Okay. We are locked into Ice Beam. Could go into Comfy. Oh. Slight issue with no Dragalge. We don't really have a Comfy check, do we? Well, we have Rotom. We can use Rotom for it. Yeah, there's the Comfy. I want to keep Sableye around. I think I just go into Rotom on Comfy. Yeah, I'm just gonna go into Rotom. On mind, yep. Yeah, no, not having, okay, we forced the switch out of Comfy, so that's good. Not having Dragalge for Comfy is a little annoying right now, but... Oh, you... Good play. It's a little bit. It's not really that much. But I don't want to stay in. I just go in with you. Because unfortunately, I can't really do much right now regarding Thundurus. I keep sacking Mons early for no reason, and sacking Dragalge that early is going to bite me, isn't it? Okay, well, the only thing that wants to come in on Iron Hands is probably Comfy. And I can go for an Earthquake or an Ice Punch on it. Earthquake would be really bad for it. And I think I will go for an Earthquake if Comfy comes in. Especially because it's at neutral. Terapagos, okay. So I'm gonna Drain Punch here. All Mind, okay. That's a good amount of damage. It's at like 80%, I would say. Maybe like 82%. 82%. I mean... Terra Starstorm doesn't do that much. Earth Power doesn't do that much. Unless it's max... Oh no, I'm in the wrong type of build here. I mean, depending on the investment, I think Drain Punch is my play no matter what I do. Terra Starstorm. This could do half. It does do half, but we get a lot of that HP back. We get a lot of that HP back. And now we're going to threaten this again. Yep, we're going to take out the Terapagos, which is great. Okay, so we got rid of the Terapagos. Where are we currently with HP? We're at like 180 something. It's 35%. It's the Thundurus, isn't it? It is the Thundurus. So, Thundurus... Psychic, we're at 184. 36%. Psychic does KO us here, but I know Psychic is coming, so I'm going to go into Greninja. I don't think you go for a Thunderbolt. You don't risk going for a Thunderbolt on an Ice Punch. Yep! Gotcha, baby! Okay. Ice Beam should KO this. Now, if Comfy comes out, Ice Beam is going to do a large chunk to it. I think I have to go for the Ice Beam, though, and try to chip this thing down. I still have Sableye. I can... Oh, we might take it out here. Alright, good. We take it out. Massive threat taken down. Massive threat is out of the way. Okay. Heatran comes out. Okay. So I can go into Rotom. And I can start spamming Thunderbolts. for the time being. Stealth Rock, okay. So I have to be aware of that. Spda is basically dead. I am going to start spamming Thunderbolts now, though. This Comfy does not want to take a Thunderbolt, or an Overheat for that matter. But I think your Flash Fire... Heatran, Thunderbolt does 35%. That's not 35%. Lava Plume is not going to do that much. We get to 198. I did 23%, so you are not, like, invested a ton. I think you're a bulkier version, because we did just under 30-ish%. So you are definitely very invested. I'm gonna keep Thunderbolting, though, for the time being. Okay. I don't want to go for Terra Water yet. I have no reason to Terra Water outside of maybe HP recovery. The Comfy... That Comfy is going to be annoying for me. No matter what I do. I kind of need Rotom. I mean, I could sack Spda now. Get Greninja in. And start spamming Surf, and then, yeah, I like this, actually. I'm gonna Volt Switch here. I should have Terra'd! What did I do? What am I doing? I should have Terra'd! Why didn't I Terra? I don't like that too much. I should have Terra'd, or I shouldn't have Volt Switched. I think this play works for me, though. I think this play works for me. Because I now go in with Greninja and I force either a switch or a sack. I force either a switch or a sack here. I forced the sack, okay. Okay, Heatran is gone. It's just Comfy with Calm Mind and Samurott Hisui. Oh. That's not good. Alright, bear with us. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back. It took a little bit of time to get there, but we are back. Okay, the Comfy comes out. Okay, Comfy on Greninja. We have no typing. This could be like Giga Drain. If it is Giga Drain, that's kind of a problem. Do a lot of damage to Iron Hands right now, but at +1, you'd still do a lot of damage to me, but I kind of have to force damage here, so I'm gonna go into Iron Hands. This is also if it's Life Orb. I don't think it's Life Orb. If it's not Life Orb, then maybe it's a chance after Rocks. I mean, we're at what? What are we at now? 178? 35%? It depends on investment. It really depends on investment, but I'm gonna go for an EQ. I could be showing Heavy Slam, maybe. Might be thinking about Heavy Slam. Could be thinking about just full-on special defense investment. Terra, okay, the Terra did come out. What did you go for? What did you go for? Come on! We might KO in here! That is a lot of damage. I'm gonna go for another EQ. Okay, you KO us. Rotom-Heat's gonna be the odd one out here. I think I just lose. I think no matter what I do, I just lose. GG's to Rose. If I surfed there, I might have had a chance. But I don't know. You know, sacking Dragalge so early is what cost me here. Comfy's just gonna get the revenge sweep. We're faster? What did you go for? We get crits! Rotom-Heat! No way! Rotom-Heat, you absolute machine! Oh! You gotta be kidding me! Oh my gosh! Oh my! Rotom-Heat in its first game as a Terra captain comes up clutch with an absolute bomb of a crit. Oh my gosh! That is insane! Absolutely insane! Oh my goodness! Oh! Oh! What just happened? Oh my... What is happening here? Oh my gosh, he got the freeze from Ice Beam! What is this? That is actually so insane. Alright, well, no matter what happens here, I kind of just go Greninja and U-turn. I mean, I could Grass Knot too, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and Grass Knot. I'm just gonna get rid of Samurott, because if you go for anything other than Ice Beam, I live, so... At least I should. Yeah, I live a Sucker Punch, so... Nice. Grenin gets the last kill. Oh my gosh, what a game. That is insane. What, did he go for like another Calm Mind or something? Oh, I don't know what happened on that turn, but GG's to Rose. Unfortunate disconnect. Unfortunate ending. You should have won that game. I shouldn't have won that. Crazy ending. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you next week for week 5. Peace.